Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Simpson, and today we are going to be talking about a very special book that I had just recently read. It is called Bridge to Terabithia by Katherine Patterson. Unfortunately, I don't have the physical copy of the book with me right now. I did choose to find it online and read it via PDF because it was more accessible to me, but more people that I've worked with, some of my students who had read it with me, chose to get the physical copy, which is okay. I used to be into the physical copy as well, but technology is evolving and there are a lot of different ways to get text, which I think is really beneficial. So let's get started. So Bridge to Terabithia is a book that can be through grade levels 3 to 5. In the book, the primary characters, such as Jesse and Leslie, are 5th graders. So I teach 5th grade, and we had given this book to our students because it is 5th grade, and we thought that our 5th graders could resemble more to the characters in the book rather than if they were in 3rd or 4th grade. So the genre is realistic fiction. It is a fictional story, but it has a lot of real world problems in it. And again, this is why we gave it to our 5th graders, because we feel as if they could have taken a lot from the book and applied it to their own life, as the characters are similar in age. Personally, for me, when I read the book, I felt that as if I were to read it when I was in 5th grade, I could really relate. But even now, the losses and the struggles, I still feel as an adult. And I don't want to give any spoilers, but the big climax, the big event that happens towards the middle end is something that I feel like we can all relate to. So basically, the summary of the book, without giving spoilers, because the dramatic event is actually what makes the book so powerful. Jesse Anderson is the main character of the book. He's a 5th grade boy. He lives with 3 other sisters, his mom and dad, and he is trying to go through 5th grade having confidence and trying to get his dad's approval and be the manly man that he feels that he has to be. A girl named Leslie moves in next door to the old house that was empty for a while. They end up becoming friends and very, very close, and they create a world called Terabithia because Janice Avery is a bully at school who torments them. And so they create this alternative world to escape, which personally, not just for the kids that I had taught this to, but for me, I was bullied a lot. And so I really feel like I connected because I wish I could have created a world to escape from my bully. And I know as adults, we still struggle with bullies, and we all try to find another world, another place we can go to get away from that, whether it's work or just a conflict we don't want to confront. But they create the world Terabithia, and they love to explore and build on that. Eventually, that leads into the climax of the book, which I'm not going to spoil for you because I hope you're going to read it. And Jesse ends up learning a lot, and it has a very sweet ending to the end of it. My favorite part of the book was when he met Leslie, because Leslie has such an open-minded and free spirit. And I love her creativity, and she's not afraid to be herself. Some of the adjectives more that I would use to describe this book would be awe-inspiring, and for like a theme, coming to age. You see the characters transition from this young 5th grader to a more mature status. And not only is it awe-inspiring, it's thrilling. You're always kept on your toes about where they're gonna go, what they're gonna expect, how Jesse's parents are gonna view them. And I know that there is another book called Holes. I think it's by Jake Sojer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But if you liked Bridge to Terabithia, then Holes is also about a group of like juvenile kids. And it's more of a coming to age as well too, and like growing and learning. And so if you were to like Bridge to Terabithia, I recommend checking out that book too. It's very popular in elementary education. And overall, I think that, Bridge to Terabithia, it's been put into a movie as well, and I can see why, because it's very popular for the message, and I would highly encourage taking the time to read that and then potentially teaching it to another group of audience. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope that you can read it, and let me know what you think.